Hello and welcome to Will Watches. This is episode 18 of Jujutsu Kaisen. So last episode we had that great episode where we got Maki and Mei's backstory and that great conversation with Nobara and Momo about what it means to be a woman in this universe. Not sure what's going to happen this episode. It seems like each episode kind of jumps from fight to fight, so we'll probably see another fight, maybe see what Megumi is up to. I'm loving this tournament so far. I can't wait to see where it goes from here. So before we get into it, be sure to check out the Patreon. Over there you can find full-length timer-based reactions, 1 week early access so you can get episode 19 right now, and polls so you can vote for what's next. So yeah, with all of that out of the way, let's just jump into it. Okay, so Megumi. Oh, arrows. That was the guy with the bow. I thought it was Nobara's nails for a second then. I was very confused. This guy seems to have a vendetta against Megumi for some reason. Oh, he's frogs, yeah. The demon dog is up to something, okay. Blood manipulation, that's why there's the blood on all of them. So Megumi is the Zenin clan. So are they related then? Because the clans were to do with bloodlines, so they must be related somehow, like cousins or something. Ooh. Oh, he's super quick. So he manipulates his blood. Then something was happening with his eye there. Okay, yeah. So he could put like more blood into certain muscles to make them stronger, perhaps? I don't know. So he's put loads of blood into the eye to make his vision better, maybe? Okay, that's a cool technique. I really want to see more of Inumaki. He looked so cool there during that little fight. So she's not out of the fight yet, but she just doesn't have a weapon, so she can't really do anything. Oh, that was good. Because Panda took Mekamaru's phone, didn't he? So it can work through phones. That's really cool. Oh, that's what the dog was up to. It works on the dog as well. It's a good thing he's got the thing that covers his mouth, if this is some sort of poison. Semi first grade. Okay, so they have a trump card up their sleeve. But I feel like if Todo is there with Itadori, Todo will help fight it with Itadori, perhaps? Are we going to see it be released? Oh, is that what's attacking Inumaki? That was it being killed. Who by? Oh, it's him. We saw him in the intros, so I knew he was showing up eventually, but his speaking was backwards. Oh, he's a new guy. But he had bones. Does he make things out of people? He looks like he was like a craftsman and he had bones. He's talking about making a coat rack. Oh, it's him. Oh, okay. The Camo clan. Yeah, so he's from a rival clan to the Zenin clan.
立ち回れる式神使いは貴重だよ。成長したね。君はゆくゆく御三家を支える人間になる。虎杖裕二を殺すつもり。私個人の判断だ。
Okay.
御三家、鴨家の人間として正しい。
He sees him as a threat for the future.
私は鴨家嫡男として。
He's taking on a lot of responsibility. He's not even the head of the clan, but he tries to act like it.
君と私は同類だ。違います。俺にも全員家とのつながり。
Oh, he's abandoned the clan as well?
自分の両親を信じてる。呪い合うしかないですよね。いたのか。
Yeah. Use it as a distraction. Okay.
食うので単体でしか使えないんですよ。最近重複したばかりなので。
Only recently tamed it. Okay, this is the elephant that we saw in the intros. Oh, it's got some cool designs on it as well. It looked like it had water powers as well. Can fire at water, yeah. The bird? Yeah. Water and electricity after. A good combo. Oh yeah, he has like little things of blood. Oh, but he's right there following up. And there's the special grade curse.
Inumaki senpai.
Wow, he's really strong. Oh, because it was unknown, it all went to one team. The game's over, yeah. Yeah, they can sense something's up. That one was taken care of like nothing, wasn't it? Yeah, they should go and see what's up. So, if there was a barrier up, but the curse is still got in, is there like a traitor among the teachers who let them in? Put the barrier down and let them in, let Mahito in and stuff. Because we know that one of them used to be a former student. What's he up to then? Then he's putting a barrier up. Is Gojo gonna get inside before it properly forms? Because that's a good way to keep Gojo out of the situation from like a storytelling wise, if he's outside the veil. Is he going to be able to break it? It's specifically to keep him out?
五条悟の侵入を拒む代わりに、その他すべてのものが出入り。
Yeah. They fear him that much.
ほど腕が立つ呪詛師がいる。しかもこちらの情報をある程度把握してるね。
But that means they can get all the students out.
五条悟いねえじゃん。
He's the one keeping him out.
気配の主ではないがなかなか歌姫先に行け学生の保護を優先極力戦うな
How strong is the old man?
オスカスカの骨とシワシワの柄じゃ何も作れねえよ
Oh, he has a guitar. we did see a guitar in the intro, but I never thought it was him. What?
こいつら未登録の特級呪霊。
Yeah,
人間と組んでるっぽいんだよね。
recognize him from the drawing.
先生、あの人の絵でもわかるもんだな。君は彼が何を言っているのかわかるのか？今そんなことどうでもいいでしょ。
Yeah, how do they understand him? Yeah. Oh, just got the phone. Okay, so Inumaki's stuff does work on the spirit. Yeah, it just bounces off. See, now they're all working together. Yeah, not even a scratch.
どこに隠し持っている？
Yeah, I was just gonna say, where did he get that sword? Spot it, foolish children. Oh, stop it, foolish children.
音では何言ってんのかわかんねえのに意味は理解。
I was trying to figure out from the backwards.
ただこの星を守りたいだけだ。
Yeah, it's kind of like a Mother Nature kind of thing.
森も海も空ももう我慢ならぬと泣いています。これ以上人間との共存は不可能です。
So this was born out of like climate change kind of things. Is it missing an arm as well? Or is there something under there? So if it's missing an arm, that could be like symbolism towards climate change as well or something, you know?
人間のいない時間。死して賢者となりなさい。ジュジュ散歩。また花見の会話でしょ。
Who is this Cthulhu looking one we keep seeing as well?
花見、ジョーゴくんさ、閉めちゃおうよ。私の。
They're all burnt.
今までの土では。
Wait, he helped it out by... I was blushing, wow. I guess they are kind of like similar, it's like natural disasters and Mother Nature. Okay, so that's episode 18. Really fun episode. Just as I said, I wanted to see more Inumaki. We got more Inumaki. His powers are super cool. And it seems like there's not as many restrictions on it. Like it can work with phones. And I don't know if Hanami, who is the like nature spirit, if Hanami can like hear and understand human language. But it seemed to affect cursed spirits as well, even if they like don't understand, which is really cool. So I feel like even if someone spoke a different language, it probably still worked. It's like the act of speaking it is what makes it happen, not the act of understanding it. That's kind of what I gather from that. Then we found out through Megumi's fight that he is part of the Zenin clan, so he might be in some way related to Mei and Maki. And that could set up conflict in the future if they're both trying to be head of the clan and they'll have to fight each other. And that brings in a whole lot of things. And then there's obviously the guy that Megumi was fighting. I don't think I've got his name yet, or I just can't remember it. He is from a separate clan that their like speciality is blood manipulation, which is a really cool power. We saw how it kind of like enhanced his eyesight in one of his eyes, and he could use it to go super fast. You could probably use it to heal injuries quicker as well, I'm guessing. So there's like a lot of uses for that. And then he can put it on his arrows and make the arrows controllable. And it seems like, I don't know if it's just his own blood, because he was throwing like the packets of blood, but they might have been blood that he had taken from himself. But if he can control other people's blood, that brings in the whole kind of like blood bending kind of thing from Avatar, where you can just like control people like puppets. I don't know if he'll be able to do that, but there's like a possibility there. But I don't know if it's just his own blood. But even if it's just his own, if his blood gets on someone, could he then do it? I don't know. It might just be inanimate objects. And there's probably, you know, some restriction to it, because he was doing it on arrows. I don't know, you know, how big an object can he control, you know? So then we got Mihito, Hanami, and this new guy interrupting, they put up this veil and it's only Gojo that's affected. That gives us the opportunity for them to go in and for all of the students to be rescued. And it's a great like writing bit to keep Gojo out of the situation. It feels like they have to do that a lot just with how powerful he is. It's like, if it's always just waiting for like, oh, if Gojo's there, then we know we're gonna win, so there's no stakes. So they give us situations where Gojo can't go in to keep him out of the story, because we know, if he was there, he would win. Because when he fought Jogo in episode 7, Hanami came in to save Jogo, and I feel like I remember Gojo saying that Hanami was weaker than Jogo. So Hanami still looks super strong, obviously, especially compared to the spirits. But for Gojo, he can see he's like the strongest. He could exercise all of them, so it's not really an issue for him. But for all the students, it's going to probably be a real big struggle to defeat Hanami, if they do defeat Hanami. So far with Hanami's powers, all we've seen is when they make the flowers grow and they use it to like almost enchant people, and then they're like creating trees here, is like bark that's following people. So I wonder what other sort of thing they can create. If they could create like a Venus flytrap and it bites people. There's a lot of possibilities there, especially with nature as like the base. I don't know if it's just plants or if it's like nature in general. So you could make like bees and have a swarm of bees go and sting people to kill them. I don't know. And then of course there's loads of poisons and stuff you can do with this as well. So there's a lot of possibilities for Hanami's powers. So I'm really excited to see how creative they can get with it and what they do with it. And then there's the old man who had this other plot to kill Itadori, releasing this spirit. We saw instantly that the spirit was kind of just killed by Hanami. And when we saw that scene, we did see like this cloud of like poison or something. That Inumaki, he covered his mouth, so it seemed like he was fine. So maybe there is some sort of poison thing with Hanami. But this kind of other plot to kill Itadori, I wonder how aware of it Gojo is, or if Gojo finds out, will he retaliate in some way? I feel like he probably won't retaliate because of like the power dynamic. He's not as high up in the ranking as the old man, but I feel like he kind of knows, like he knows that all of the higher ups want Itadori dead, but it just seems like all of their plans have fallen through. Maybe if they're going in to rescue students, maybe they try and leave Itadori behind, so they try and like leave him for dead. But I feel like that still won't work. And at the moment Itadori is with Todo, and it seems like Todo respects him quite a lot. So if someone was coming to kill Itadori, I think they would team up for a bit to fight, even though they're on like opposing sides. We're seeing now that Inumaki, Megumi, and the blood controlling guy, they're all teaming up, obviously, because there's a greater threat. So, it's cool, this shift in dynamics, how everyone was fighting with each other, and now suddenly they're all going to have to start working together to fight all of these threats that have come in. There's also this guy who has like the axe, and it seems like he's based on like a carpenter or like just like a craftsman, but he had bones on his top, so it seems like he likes to build things out of bones and make sculptures, and it's like very gruesome. I wonder how strong he actually is, because he put up this veil which was strong enough to keep Gojo out, so he might be quite strong. But then I feel like he won't be a match at all for the old man, who's using a guitar for some reason. It'd be cool to see his powers if he like plays different notes to do different things or something, because we see the guitar in the intro and I just assumed it was someone else playing it, like Gojo playing it or something, not the old man. That was really cool. Okay, so I think I've covered everything. Thank you for watching. If you liked this, be sure to leave a like or leave a comment for your thoughts. If you really loved it, be sure to subscribe so you can keep up to date for all the future videos. I'm trying to reach 500 soon, and my goal is to try and get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year so I can become monetized. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye. And if you really loved it, make sure to And if you really loved it, make sure to why can't I say subscribe?